give my all and everything. Allahumma salli ala al-Mustafa Habibna Muhammad alayhi salam. اللهم صل على المصطفى حبيبنا محمد عليه سلام. محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.
You've arrived at your destination. You're listening to Career Compass on Radio Al Ansar.
Getting you through your day. Radio Al Ansar.
14 minutes past 1 o'clock. You are on 90.4 FM. It is a beautiful Thursday, the 21st of August, 2025. This month is going pretty fast. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to Career Compass, your Thursday guide to navigating the world of careers. Today, we are speaking about something that affects us all, okay? And that's salary, wages. Swani says already laughing. The question I'm asking you today is, in your opinion, what is a livable salary? Okay, how much can we offer you that you would say, okay, this is enough to afford me a decent lifestyle? You let us know on 060-904-1056. We all know the cost of living is going crazy high, and many people are struggling, and we hope that soon we will find ways to create more revenues. However, we need to talk about these kind of topics. So what is a livable salary in your opinion? Talk to us on 060-904-1056. We'll also be joined by Fatima Karim, who is a radio presenter and manager at the Al Ansar bookshop in Delhi, talking to us about the principles of management. That's and a whole lot more right here on 90.4 FM if you're in Durban, 105.6 FM if you're in PMB, and anywhere else around the world on www.alansar.org.za. My name is Kelly Ramazani, and I'm in studio with Boniso, who is the tech on duty, handling the controls. We are live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Your Thursday lunch breaks are about to get better. Career Compass with Kelly Ramazani.
WhatsApp us now on 060-904-1056.
زينت السماء وضعت الجبال أمرت البحار وخلقت الجنان سيرت الكواكب أضأت النجوم فجرت الأنهار فأرحت القلوب وللعباد أنزلت الإسلام وللهداية أنزلت القرآن وبالسلام أرسلت الأنبياء من الضلال إلى الضياء سألت حين رفعت يدي عن رحمة وسعت كل شيء في أشكو إليه لكنني بما قضيت إن شئت قلت كن فيكون وسد عني كل الهموم أنت الكريم وأنت الرحيم أنت السلام وأنت السميع majestic and mighty, the King of the worlds, the Lord of creations and the heavens above. You're closer to me than my jugular vein. You answer my prayers when I'm hurt and in pain. And in return for worship and love, You give eternal peace beyond earth. And all around
Radio Al-Ansar, Derby 90.4 FM, Peter Marathon 105.6 FM.
Here's my
And that is Kun Fayakun by Muad. It is 18 minutes past 1 o'clock, bringing you some global headlines. This is interesting. Now, the global travel industry has strongly criticized the United States' decision to impose a $250 visa integrity fee on foreign visitors. If you're looking at the value in rands of $250, that will give you about 4,500, 4,400, somewhere there. Officials have warned that this move might discourage millions of tourists and cost an American economy to worsen by losing billions of dollars. Anything new there? No, Trump is very excited to make dumb decisions, but some people say this is good for his country. I don't know. What do you have to say? 0609041056. Tell me what you think about this. So this $250 of visa integrity fee is part of the one big beautiful bill. No, I'm not making this up. I'm serious. That's the name of the bill that has been enacted on July 4th, 2025. Now, this is going to come into effect from the 1st of October, 2025. All non-immigrant visa holders, including, this is interesting, students, tourists, temporary workers, business travelers, especially those from African nations, are covered by it. Okay, so that's news for you. If you are thinking of visiting America, might as well just do a little bit of research. Coming back to South Africa now, this is something that I found very interesting, and I thought I want to share this with you. The Taxi Association says, hey, even though it is your car, you have no right, okay, to give a hitchhiker a lift, because apparently it's their business. We are infringing on their rights. We are infringing on the rights of taxi operators because they're the only ones who have the permit to pick up passengers. South Africa, democratic. Turning into a lawless country very quickly. So there has been several videos on the internet going viral showing how the Taxi Association patrol vehicles are attacking motorists who are giving hitchhikers a ride. There has been also alleged claims that they will charge you up to 2,500 rands for allowing somebody to sit in your car. You'll now have to produce a permit to show why you're giving people lifts. Hey, I need to upgrade my game now because very soon people will stop giving me lifts as well. Anyways, we've got a case study as every Thursday that we need your input, which I'm going to bring to your attention shortly, right after this. If this was somebody that you love, it was somebody that you care about, if it was you, maybe you went through a similar situation, what would you do? Right after this.
Allahumma salli ala al-Mustafa.
One child, one dream.
A journey with Africa Muslims Agency that began 3 years ago has changed the lives of Syrian and Palestinian refugee children beyond their dreams. Help them to continue their education by sponsoring a student at the Amman School of Excellence in Lebanon for 25,200 Rand per year. Education at Amman can provide a brighter future for refugee families.
AMA, empowering, educating, inspiring.
The Hazrat Sufi Sahib Basha Pir Darbar, Riverside, Durban, Kenville invites you and your family to the 133rd Urus Sharif and 165th anniversary of Hazrat Sheikh Ahmed Basha Pir Rahmatullahi Ta'ala Alayh from the 22nd August to the 29th August 2025. Friday, 22nd August, program will be at the Darbar in Kenville starting at 10 a.m. with Jummah program. Niyaz lunch will be served. Program will start from Maghrib Salah with a live zikr program by Sufi orders. Niyaz supper will be served. Special accommodation for ladies.
AI is changing the way we teach and learn. Are you ready to keep up? Join us for a dynamic seminar on how educators can harness artificial intelligence effectively in the classroom. Al-Ansar Hall, Overport, Saturday, 6 September from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tickets 150 Rand, available at the Al-Ansar shop.
Audio stream across the world on radioalansar.co.za.
Career Compass with Kelly Ramazani.
اللهم صل على المصطفى حبيبنا محمد
Radio Alansar.
اللهم صل على المصطفى حبيبنا محمد عليه السلام. You are the greatest man we look up to, and I stay faithful. I learn
You've
my
arrived at your destination. You're listening to Career Compass on Radio Al-Ansar. You're on Radio Al-Ansar, 90.4 FM. It is 25 minutes past 1 o'clock. Now, the case study that we have is about tension in the workplace. And like we do every Thursday, you can send in your messages, your comments, your input, your advice on 0609041056. Now, this one says, Hi, Kelly. My name is Jackie. I'm a 25-year-old marketing officer at a medium-sized digital agency. I've been working with this company for 3 years and I've produced nothing but excellence for my creativity and ability to deliver results under pressure. Spicy. Okay, Jackie, I can see. Very confident woman you are. Recently, the agency hired a 32-year-old senior marketing strategist to lead and develop the team with restructure campaigns to meet new client demands. At first, I was very excited to learn from him, but quickly realized that he is inexperienced and I happen to be more experienced than he is. He's upset that I question him, and this has caused some tension. Okay. Jackie. I like you because from what I've just read, it seems like you are certain in your abilities, your skills. And we always say, oh, you got to know your strengths and your weaknesses. But then sometimes in the workplace, when you appear to be like Jackie, who is a certain lady in the abilities that she brings to the table, and question the people that underperforming, it can make you seem a bit arrogant. You can come off a bit too confrontational, and this can cause tension. This is what I'm understanding. Now, Jackie, if I am getting this correct, I assume that you are the type that prefers structured weekly reports, formal email communication, that kind of thing, like proper. And this could lead to frustration because the guy that has been appointed might not be too formal. And you are now doubting his campaigns and questioning it, like you mentioned here. And him being senior to you, he feels like he doesn't need to answer to you. So it makes sense why there might be a bit of power struggle here, because you are rejecting his ideas, and this might feel like a threat to him, which is very common in the workplace, where many people feel like you're about to take my job, you're about to take my position and stuff like that. It's very common in the corporate world. But now, how are we going to solve this? Jackie, I feel like, you know what? Let me hold on to my thoughts. I want to read your thoughts first. 0609041056. This message says, one second. Okay. Someone needs to help me out here. Thank you. Okay. It's great. Okay. Right. Note down. Oh, okay. Let's leave it. All right. Thank you so much for that. Beniso is the tech on duty and he's helping us navigate through technology. We all know that technology is the latest. All right. So this message says, Salams Kelly, I am listening. Oh, thank you so much for listening. Right. Jackie is in a situation where she feels she is more experienced than the senior manager. Not manager, sorry. I'm already saying manager because Fatima is in the room with us. She's already here and I'm super excited to get in the interview, which we will begin shortly. But I just want to give you a quick summary of this case that we are talking about, which we will be unpacking later on. And I want to hear what you have to think. So this is the case, right? This is the scenario. You got Jackie, who is a young 25-year-old lady marketing officer with a new guy who is 32 years. Now, just that scenario alone can tell you that there is an age gap here, which might make the new guy a bit insecure. It's understandable, okay? He's now being paired up with a younger person who wants him to be accountable for the work that he is doing, or not doing, rather. And the thing here is, the two of them are clashing because one is in a higher position but lacks experience, and the other is in a lower position but over-experienced. Companies, y'all need to come forward. I need all the managers to come forward. I need all the business owners to come forward and tell us, how do you cause this in the workplace? Why? Why do you cause this in the workplace? 060-904-1056. Up next is our interview with Fatima Kareem, a beautiful soul with a beautiful smile. And now we're about to speak to her about something that many people on radio have not touched on, the beautiful brains that she comes with. You are on Career Campus with Kelly Ramazani every Thursday, 1 to 2 p.m. only on Radio Al Ansar.
Riveting interviews, empowering, educating, and appealing.
Career Campus with Kelly Ramazani. That's exactly where you at. Now, Fatima Kareem is a dynamic radio presenter, a host of the Community Buzz on Radio Al Ansar, and she's also a manageress of the Al Ansar bookshop in Delhi. Fatima has a passion for community upliftment and a deep appreciation for knowledge and service, and she balances the vibrant world of broadcasting with the rewarding challenges of managing a thriving community hub. Known for creativity, warmth, and of course, people first approach, Fatima Kareem continues to inspire both on air and in the workplace. Talking about the principles of management through her journey, I'm joined by Fatima Kareem. Drum roll, please. Assalamu alaikum, Fatima. How are you?
It's actually a pleasure being on your show. It's the first time that someone has actually showcased me with regards to my, my background and stuff leading to this management of the Al Ansar shop in Delhi.
You know how I got to notice that Fatima is a gem here and she's hiding herself? I have this habit of just, I don't want to say studying, but okay, studying.
We know
that
you
is
do
the
that.
right studying the people that I communicate with, right? And I pick up traits, I pick up things. And one thing that I picked up from Fatima is efficiency. She is fast. Okay, she moves with speed. And that is one skill that is highly admired in the corporate world. So that is a sign that this person has been in a professional space. Okay. If you're speaking to Fatima, I want this. She's like, I know so-and-so. Let me call them right away. Or let me do this. She's on the go, on the button. And I was like, no ways. There's got to be something here. Let me look deeper. And subhanAllah, when I had a conversation with her, I was amazed at the amount of experience that she has. And that is what I'm going to bring to you, the listeners of Radio Al Ansar. Fatima, you wear many hats. You're a presenter, you are a manager, and a mom, a wife, mashallah, Allahumma barik. But now, how do you manage all this, first and foremost? So we're going a bit into your personal life, talking about balance. And then we're going to come to your work life. Now, how do you also manage being on radio? It's a different vibe than to managing the Delhi and the bookshop. Yeah. So how do you do it?
So, Kelly, a lot of the listeners don't know my background. When I started here, before I started here, actually, I've got 17 years of experience in the banking corporate world.
MashaAllah.
So I starting in the bank in a corporate world helped me a lot. Moving forward, coming to Al Ansar. So in the banking world, I learned everything that I could possibly learn. So I like to, if the youngsters are listening, I'd like them to know that whatever job you're doing, you can do it. If you put your mind to something, you can do it. So when I started in the bank, just to tell you a little history.
Yes, we have time. Tell us. Yes.
So I started first as a telemarketer in United Bank. That time it was known as United Bank. And then I was like about 21. And I was learning, I was so excited, like, it's something that I'm in the bank and I'm going to meet these people. And you're excited, you're a group of ladies that are working and doing the same thing. They do the same thing and you go home, you don't take anything home with you, no problems or such. So I started learning and I started going for different courses, like in Old Mutual, they offered these competency certificates, how to be a proper secretary. Then I went for marketing on the telephone. Those days, telemarketing was one big thing.
It was a big
so
thing,
you just do cold calling. So we'll pick up the directory. That time we had a directory. And you will start like, okay, ladies, let's start with A. All the people in A we used to phone. So Alhamdulillah, when I started, I learned the skill and the art of selling a product over the phone. And that for me was huge. So at the age of 21 in the United Bank, they made me the head of the telemarketers.
Wow.
And I had all these ladies under me. So it was absolutely exciting. So coming back to my journey, and then from telemarketing, I went into, then I found a job at one of the medical centers. So I used to keep a job in, Al Ansar, in the bank for half a day. So it was from 8 to 12. And then from 1 to 5, I was in a medical center. So I was like, I said, hey, I can learn both these things. So at the hospital, the medical center, I learned about different procedures that patients went through. And then in the bank, I was learning how to manage people's finances. So I was learning how to structure, like say, if I called you, Kelly, I'll phone the client and I'll say like, we've got this insurance, that insurance, we're covering you for this bond, that bond. And then we find what you need. Like say, okay, you know what, Kelly, you don't have enough for your retirement. So I used to do like an entire portfolio breakdown for the client.
Oh, now you're a financial advisor.
Everything.
And a planner
so
at the same
learning,
time. Wow.
And then from there, I was going to say the bank name, but United then offered me a permanent position where I went into telling. Now in telling for me too, I think I was suffering with ADHD because for me it was like, I can't be slow. I need to be fast. So I ended up being one of the best tellers in that branch. And I did 393, clients in one day.
Wow.
So then from there, I said, you know what, I went to the manager and I said, you know what, I need to learn another department. So when it's quiet in the bank, I used to go to the inquiry department. And now inquiry is totally different from telling. Because there you are learning to do queries.
Customer service
issuing
now.
cards. Yes. So then our manager used to hone me in and she used to say, if you're interested in that, we'll send you for the courses for that.
Oh, I love that. There was room for growth.
Yes. So they encourage you to grow in that way. And then you're always looking for some way to grow. So I learned the entire inquiries that I could do telling and I could do inquiries at this stage.
Wow.
Then from there, they took me, I was more interested in the Forex, so foreign exchange. So, dollars coming in and I wanted to see how it works. So in the quiet time, after I was done with the inquiries, I went to foreign exchange, learned how to do that.
Okay. So do you trade or do you just do currency exchange?
Currency exchange.
Oh, okay.
But it was exciting for me. So it's something new. And then I got bored a bit with that. Then I went into ATMs. So at that time, ATMs was a huge thing. People putting money in their banks. We had to go open the ATMs in the back, fill the containers, retrieve envelopes with money that need to be deposited, process them. It was a whole load of, work. Then after that, I went into treasury.
Fatima, what have you not done this?
I'm just trying to explain to you. So they gave you that opportunity.
I love this.
So our managers used to give us that opportunity. And then that's what I'm coming back to your question. Like, how do I manage all, balancing radio and balancing the shop and the deli? It boils down from what I learned in the beginning. So we were
multi-talented at this point.
So we were the first batch of workers in this bank that was chosen to multitask. And at the end of it, I could do any position in the bank besides the managers, but with the entire...
I'm sure you could have also
I could have did that, yes. But alhamdulillah, it was a very good learning experience.
Yeah.
And my advice to youngsters is, if you go into a department or even a corporate world, there's no such thing as, oh, I'm only going to stick to this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to go. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for something to learn. So the most important thing in what I'm doing right now is time management. And in the bank, they teach you time management.
Yeah.
Time management is one of the most important things. In the bank, when we used to be there, you must have a diary.
Yes,
now
100%.
everything's on the computer. We know we're moving forward.
Yes,
but
or
a
your cell phone.
diary, yes, that's like a reminder for you. And we used to work with diaries all the time.
Yeah.
Everything is written on a diary. If I have an appointment, yes, it's written there. And you tick. Now they got separate things. You got checklists.
You got a to-do list and stuff. Yeah.
So answering the first question that you asked me, how do I balance all this? It's time management.
I love the fact that you just told us your ability to fit into anything, because you have a mind of growth. You have a mind growth set that allows you to prosper. You don't restrict yourself, and I highly, highly admire that. Now, you spoke a bit about time management and how this helps you to navigate through all these different departments. But I want to go into the meat. The bone, rather, because we're into the meat now. And this is about the lessons in management. What can you tell us about how your previous journey shaped you? It made you to be multi-talented, you focus, you are able to be determined, you're resilient, you got all that. How does that shape you as a manager?
As a human being, as a manager also. So the managers that I worked with in the bank, they were very strong women. I actually had women as managers in the bank. So they were very strong women, and they taught me, like, you know what, you have to be... I wasn't the most confident person, I should tell you.
Oh, wow.
But I was always, my ability to learn something gave me the confidence to move forward.
100%.
So even of here to in Al Ansar, I wasn't like, oh, I'm the manager of the bookshop, oh, I'm doing a show. It's me learning all the time. Even when I'm doing community buzz, I'm learning all the time. And you can ask Spoo when he's here. Ask Spoo, you know what, can I do this? I'm still a nervous wreck when I do my show. So I'm learning all the time. The day that I'm not nervous, that's the day I should be worried. Because when you are not nervous, that means, oh, you are accepting, oh, I'm too good for the job.
No room for learning.
Yes. So even same goes with the bookshop and the deli. The deli was something very new for me. I was only a cook at home. So when I came here, I said, oh, this is a challenge. So I trained the staff. As you know, Silani is now, she cooks like, I don't want to say like me, but she cooks very well. I've trained her in curries and everything like that. So coming back to learning from my previous job, I've learned that time management is important. Also a very strong personality. I'm a very soft person. I can empathize with my staff and, see their side of it before I even give them instructions. And I'm always there with them. So I support them. You know that very well.
100%.
Like if someone had to approach any of the staff, my staff in the bookshop, I'm very protective in the sense that they are very dedicated workers. I see how they work. You've seen
how hard they work.
And then I protect them. So it's all about also communication. So you come time management and you got communication, which is a very strong communication. You can have communication that is weak, where your point is not going across. So you got strong communication, and you must make it clear as to what you want from your staff. So that's very important. And leadership, of course.
100%. Now, many people think that being a manager is only about giving out instructions, and you spoke about you having to care for your staff because you've seen the value that they put into the work, they're dedicated and you always have their back. And it's also about clarity when speaking to them. So this also shows us that it's not just about instructions, but what more do you have to say to that in your opinion?
So Kelly, when I walked in, I told you, you know what, I want to get this point across where it says, lead by example. 100%. And you said it's a very difficult thing to do.
Yes.
It is very difficult. But I say it again, when you've got staff that you support and that you encourage to improve in life, it's not very difficult. And when you're doing, like, say there's a difficult task, I'll just take an example that we use in Delhi. Like we got 120 burgers. I'm giving the instructions. I've given them what to do. I assist them to get everything. But when it comes to the actual job, I'm there with them. I'm not someone who's just going to delegate and now leave you and see.
You're a team player as well.
Yes. You cannot spell team without. You can know how this saying goes. team is not spelled with an I or with an I in it. It's like we have to start something to finish it together.
Oh,
that's how I go, right?
Okay.
So that's how I do it with the staff, and you can even ask Salan. I'll never leave
see you myself involved with the work.
Management is not just about giving instructions; it's about inspiring and empowering the team. Also, effective management involves setting clear goals, providing feedback, and also a positive work environment, which I always am doing that.
Yes, 100%.
And also it's about understanding, this is very important, understanding the weaknesses and the strength of our staff.
So you know who to give which task to.
It's very important. And in time, you obviously learn about your staff that you manage. So you know this person, okay, she does the ordering better, let me give it to her. In this one, maybe in the deli, I'm saying, like she cuts the vegetables better, let us give it to her. Salan, maybe she sets the trays, or she cooks the burgers better, let her do it. So we got this thing, and it moves faster. Jobs and different activities. It moves more
100%.
efficiently when you know the weaknesses and you know their strength.
I 100% agree to that, because if you know your team and what they're capable of, their strengths and weaknesses, you know which tasks to allocate to who. It saves time because there's less mistakes. And also it's something that they enjoy doing because they have the energy and the strength for that. So I absolutely love the answers that you're giving us, Fatima. Brilliant insights here. Quick question. Are you ready to be a station manager?
Whoa,
that's putting you on the spot there. Faisal, don't worry. We're just joking. But I'm just so happy to see that there is someone here in this organization that believes in growth, that believes in learning, that believes, but not just in restrictions, but also giving back. That which you also want to be a team player.
So also in the bank, we learned that you always have a second in charge. They used to call it 2IC. So 2IC means second in charge. So you always train someone, not because you feel, you mustn't be afraid that person is going to take your job. Always have someone as a backup, because you'll never know when there's like a tragedy that's going to happen,
and
or this person has to leave. You have to have some type of training for a second in charge. And in the bank, that's like a must.
Okay, and I'm going to bring in something controversial, but I hope this will also be of benefit, and that's the reason why I'm bringing it up. For many people that don't understand, radio is a very fast-paced industry. It's very demanding and highly competitive. So as presenters, we compete in a healthy way. Maybe some not in a healthy, but never mind. Competition is always there. So now, Fatima,
competition is good, Kelly.
100%.
Yes, unless you strive to do better. Good. It
has to be healthy competition.
Healthy, that's the word I'm looking for. Healthy.
If it's not healthy competition, then we're in trouble.
Yes.
But now, in your opinion, right, the deli is different. You've got teamwork. You've got people that you understand their strength and weaknesses, and you're allocating the tasks to the right people. Now, radio-wise, I want you to come in a bit radio-wise. With the competition, how do you bring people with big personalities to work together? Because most times as presenters, when they work together, it's always clashing.
There's too many opinions and too many different ways of doing their thing. So that is exciting, because radio cannot be boring. We can't have all of us being the same.
Exactly the same,
Right. So if you're fighting over something that's good, why not?
So you encourage a bit of healthy competition.
Yes, definitely. And then the other one is my show, Community Buzz, is for the community. And whoever knows me, they know that I will go hands in with Swaliha from our outreach department. And that's how I get, I don't actually have like a competition. Mine is more for the community. And if you listen to the show, it's only about the community. If I'm going out with Sister Swali, it's about the community. And the most important thing that I've learned in my entire journey of coming from a bank to Al Ansar is that in the bank, it's all about money.
I was about to mention that.
Save money.
How was the transition for you, coming from an industry where you're only focusing on money to now people?
And I'm gone more mature after I left the bank. So when I came here, we are still dealing with people, but on a more personal level, where you're seeing the need for money for people to survive. Where in the bank, people are coming in there to save and save and save, and how they're going to make more money. Here, it's totally different. So it's more a human touch in this than the bank. The bank is more, as they say, corporate. Of here, it can be corporate,
no emotions
but you
involved.
can't. Here, it's more emotion. Yes, definitely.
Because you're dealing with people.
But it's from my experience also. I love Al Ansar. I love what we do for the community.
The community
the
loves you too,
radio,
Fatima. I
the
see messages here
foundation.
saying they love you, Fatima.
Allah.
For real.
No, Jazakallah. And I'm very excited to share this with the community because they don't really know where I came from. They just know Fatima is in the bookshop and she's in the Delhi or she's in outreach or whatever. It's nice to like get it out there because it's my learning how I got here is good. The
100%.
history.
It's your background. It's your wealth of experience.
So getting back to your radio question, it's healthy. What's your opinion?
Hey, Fatima, you interviewing me on my show?
No, but it's a very good question. I love the question.
Yeah. Now, Fatima, I'm looking into the future. What role do you think managers will have to play in the next few years? We've got AI now. We've got technology, advancing. More or less, the human touch will be there or might not be there. What's your opinion?
It might not be there, but Al Ansar, we're still going to have the human touch because we are still an Islamic shop.
Yeah.
So the Quran, kitabs are still going to be for the humans to come and buy from us, for the humans, for the customers to come. Yeah. But in the next few years, I think our role as managers has to evolve.
Yeah.
It has to evolve into more about the what you call this computers moving forward with that. Like as I was saying, we no more have like diaries. Everything's on the computer. Yeah. Even online. Our store, we're heading towards that. So we've already launched that in the Al Ansar shop. We are online. Yeah. So the people can purchase. We are posting our stuff, everything. So we are moving with the time. And with regards to staff, I think if we are going to go more digital, our staff will end up being more on the background. So I think the human thing is going to go a little away, but we'll try to keep it. Like we're still involving our outreach, our Al Ansar is totally different from the bank.
100% agree with what you are saying because we as a community radio station will still be involved in the community. We will still be there for the people. However, technology is happening. We cannot shy away from that. We'll have to keep up with the times. Like you said, the Al Ansar bookshop is already digital right now. They're online. But now,
but food will never go digital, just to put that in.
Hey,
so we got
emojis. Virtual. You can video call me what you're eating. I'll video call you what you're eating.
True.
All right. So the other thing that I wanted to ask you, which is the most important thing right now, this show has been dedicated to young people, and we try our best to remind young people about growth, about skills that are important, and that includes giving advice. Okay, so we look for experts like you, Fatima, and we ask them for their advice because you have the experience, you've been in the corporate world, you understand this firsthand. What advice do you have for somebody who has been promoted to management position but has no idea what is required from them for that position?
So as I told you earlier, it's about lead by example. I think one of the main things, if you say that you are going to lead by example, you're already winning the game. Yeah.
Okay.
For a manager, leading by example, your staff starts respecting you. And respect in a workplace is very important. Respect doesn't mean, because I'm your boss, now you must respect me.
Yeah.
You must be on the same
forced,
level, but yes. So for those new to management, my advice firstly is to lead by example. Be approachable. One of the main things is the staff must be able to come to you with a problem, or even if they need to change something or there's new ideas, you must be approachable. So that's one of, I think my staff, I'm very approachable.
Fatima, every single person in this building knows if there's one thing Allah has blessed you with, is the ability to be approachable. And then the humility is incredible. Allahumma barik.
Jazakallah. The other thing is I'm always asking my staff to learn different aspects of the shop. So always continuous learning. Like say, I'll tell Salah, now you're done in the Delhi, come downstairs, I'll teach you how to cash up or how to do this or how to price. And like Fatima comes there, I tell her, you know what, let's come down to the bookshop. Don't be stuck there. When it's quiet, come down, learn what you need to learn. So they all can be like how we do in the bank. So they all can do any other person's job. So Alhamdulillah, that's another very important thing for our new managers is to encourage them to learn other people's job. It's not, I'm going to replace you or anything like that. Just learn, because you'll never know when you'll need them for other.
100%.
Yes. And also you keep their morale up by encouraging them to learn. So I love that. And also never be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
Ask questions, seek guidance. If you don't understand something, seek guidance, which I do. We've got a whole lot of experience upstairs also.
Yeah.
So if there's certain things that I cannot handle, we ask for guidance. We ask for for help, especially from our professionals upstairs.
Yeah.
And then focus on building a strong relationship as a team, not just like
An
letting
individual.
it be. Yes.
Yeah,
It's
I'm the
all
boss here.
about that.
I say it. It's my way. Done.
So it's all about communication, and that's
and teamwork.
my advice to the young managers.
There
If they
you
take
have it. Fatima is giving you experience, wisdom, advice, all in one, telling you that, hey, the best way to become a manager is to not be threatened by your colleagues, subordinates. You are a leader, have certainty in that, have confidence in that, but more importantly, share your knowledge. Uplift people, community building, teamwork.
Yes.
Fatima, thank you. Have, spoken quite
Sorry,
a lot
I took
of
so much of your
information.
time.
No.